to this Empower Me HR Professionals webinar series. Today's topic is how to win Zen's expectations and be a super HR. Let me introduce Mr. Das, founder of HR Business Circle. He has 26 plus years of experience as an entrepreneur. He traveled almost 30 plus countries running different business across the industries like ITES, BPO, publishing solutions, entrepreneur community, requirement service, and even into the construction field, having 350 plus employees. Also co-author of Krishna the Sea Expo. It is a management book taken from the Bhagavad Gita and Tirukural. I would like to invite our founder, Mr. Das, to speak few words.
Thank you, Devi. Thanks for the introduction. First of all, I would like to thank Sundar to arranging this, sponsoring this webinar, and also bringing Mr. Vimal as a speaker. So we have an extraordinary speaker today. So he seems to be more positive, since his company name itself is a Be Positive Academic uh, training. And also today we have chosen a um, very hour of this Gen X, handling the Gen X, since more and more Gen X are coming to started working. So and most of the HRs are in 90s or millennium, so, and also in 70s, 80s. So there will be a challenge for HR community to handle HR professionals to handle the employees. So first, I would like to say something about HR Business Circle. Why this HR Business Circle? So HR Business Circle. So business circle. Okay, two things are different, right? So HR is in a company. If you take a company, so HR is uh, uh, it will be in the middle where it will interact with all the stakeholders like production, process, manufacturing, whatever it may be. So it will be something in the middle, and it will be surrounded by a lot of people. So that's what we take as a business circle. So why this forum? So this forum is, we want to create an ecosystem where all the HR professionals come inside, aspiring HR professionals, SMEs, startups, and even training consultants, trainings, as well as the suppliers, HR software suppliers. So we even come together and share their knowledge and experience, so that everyone can understand and travel together. So, like example, this world is an ecosystem, right? So here we have people. So first we have insects, animals, trees. Then we came as a people. So if something is missing, right? So it doesn't work. So everything should be uh, uh, together, to live together to run this world, right? So something like that. I am featuring this HR Business Circle. Right now, it's a community, but I want to um, bring into as an ecosystem. So that's what even the last week speaker meeting, um, we bring ATS, that is more important for HR professionals. So they support the HRs and SMEs companies to automate the recruitment process. So that's what we bring them to speak and explain how the ATS is necessary for the recruitment life cycle. So like this, every week we are every twice a week we are bringing speakers who talks about human resource, around the human resource. So today's session, it will be a mind blowing, since how to handle the Gen X and to become a superhero. So uh, let's wait and see how Vimal delivers his speech. So thank you very much for all the participants, sponsors, and the speaker. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the very informative speech, sir. This webinar is sponsored by Shift HR World, a recruitment consultancy. Let me introduce Mr. Sundar, General Manager. He has 30 plus years of experience in people management and HR from various MNC. He helped their MNC to build a branch at Pondicherry from 30 to 350 employees. Currently, he is heading the Shift HR World recruitment service business vertical. He played a key role in getting clients and establishing unique process, which is leading to delivering foster quality candidates to the clients. I would like to invite Mr. Sundar to speak about Shift HR World. Over to Mr. Sundar.
Thank you, Chairman Devi. Good afternoon to all. Warm welcome to our speaker, Mr. Vimal Tyagarajan. Just Vimal Tyagarajan, I met him in NHRD meeting and he was an excellent person. He has done a very good speech earlier. So based on that, he has been invited for this speech. And Mr. Mohan Das, founder, Shift Group and Companies, also founder of HR Business Circle Forum. And I welcome all participants for this webinar session. Webinar is sponsored by Shift talent acquisition. Recruitment is start with recruitment. We go further acquire the talented candidates to the best companies. Shift HR Well, we specialize in connecting talent candidates with the best companies in their respective industry. Our comprehensive screening and selection process ensures that we present our with candidates who have excellent skills and experience to excel in the role. Currently, we are serving 20 plus clients in IT and non-IT industry in Pan India. This financial year, we are target to cross 100 plus clients. We are closing around 5 to 10 positions on a month-on-month basis. This we are increasing to 30 to 50 positions in next coming month. So our team size consists of 10 plus recruiters and also 5 freelancers recruiters. We are targeting to increase around 50 plus by this financial year. So we are connected with various job portals like Naukri, Monster, Indeed, Shine, and LinkedIn. Also, we have our own database integrated with ATS, which holds around 10,000 plus pre-screened profiles. We use CPAL ATS tool to track the candidates starting from screening till client onboarding candidate, which is effective tool to manage end-to-end recruitment process. Please visit our website https://www.shifthr.world. ShiftHR World, your hiring ends here. Thanks to Mr. Das for the opportunity. Over to Chairman Devi to take over the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for introducing Shift HR World. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Vimal Tyagarajan, our speaker for today's webinar. Mr. Vimal Tyagarajan, founder of Be Positive Training Academy, Chennai. He is an engineer, MBA graduate with 22 years of experience, a world record holder for releasing 100 videos, book review on 100 international famous English books continuously for 100 days. A leadership coach, trainer, and business consultant to corporation, a visiting facility of India's top B school and other colleges, got the Best Trainer Award, motivational speaker in many firms. I would like to invite our speaker to start the session.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Sundaram sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much, our sponsor, Swift HR World, who is excelling not just in talent acquisitions, but also in so many HR operating activities. Wish you and HR Business Circle a great success in the coming days ahead. Today's topic is going to be really interesting. So I thank each one of the participants who have taken your precious time to join here today and to listen to this lecture. I'm very happy that it will help you a little bit in taking your career to the next level, right? Yes, so if I can get the host access, I'll start presenting my PPT. Can you please give me the host access?
It's all the participants can able to share. You can able to share. Is it possible for you?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Fine. Here it is. So hope my audio and video is clear. Sundaram sir, is that okay?
Yeah, okay, Vimal, we can go
Yeah.
ahead.
Right. Today's title is this, my dear friends: how to win Generation Z's expectations and be a super HR. Right. So we are going to see today who is Generation Z. Basically, what is that? Their likes and dislikes, what they are into, what kind of characters they portray. All these things we are going to see because these are the challenges we in HR will be facing henceforth. And then, what are the skills as a HR person we need to groom so that we become a super HR person? So there are three different sections in today's topic. One is directly talking about Generation Z, and the tools are related to our own, how we can improve our skills so that we can become a super HR. So basically the skills portion and super HR portion will be coming in the first and end of this presentation, and Generation Z will be in the middle. So the first session will go to, before we go to the first session, let me also talk about the agenda. The topic one will be skills that we need to groom. That will also tell us about the gaps we have and the gaps we need to fill so that we become a great HR. And topic two will be a little bit about Generation Z, but we will see many things in that. And then last will be how to become a super HR. Right, we'll see that. And introduction of today's topic. We know the market is undergoing huge changes, especially post-COVID, friends. There are big changes and disruptions. Artificial intelligence is taking over the world in a big way. ChatGPT is coming in a big way. And at this time, HR role is going to be absolutely crucial, right? Are we ready for challenges that are posed in the world? Is what the question HR person everywhere is facing today. So we are going to see what is that we are going to do in this world. One, yes, skills to be groomed. We will see that. So I'll be very happy if you all take a piece of paper and pen, because there will be some questions. This will actually, the next few slides will actually tell you what kind of characters and skills you have, so that if you have any gap, you can actually, try your best to fill in those gaps. So this will be actually absolutely relevant to you. So let's start. I'm going to introduce three different works. Okay, this is called mapping, making, and meshing. So I'll be very happy if you all could, relate your character to these works. How many characters in this you have? Like mapping. I'm going to explain what is mapping now. You see whether you have this mapping character. Then I will talk about making. Then I'll talk about meshing. Just think and relate your character to these things, whether you have these. I will also ask, after explaining the third slide, how many characters you have, and based on that, we will see what are the skills you need to develop in the coming days. Right. First one is mapping. Mapping is nothing but, if assume that you are going to do a big project. Okay, can we start the project straight away? No, right? We need to plan. We need to set in strategies. We need to find out the resources. We need to plan it properly, right? So it's basically a planning work. It's a long-term planning work, strategy work, visionary work, objective works, anything related to intellectual space, right? It's not physical work. It's all related to imagining, envisaging things. So it's all basically brain-related, cognition-related work. It's called mapping, right? So as you see in the slide, it's all about planning and priorities, values, vision, purpose. It's all intangible. You know intangible, right? Intangible is you cannot touch it, you cannot see it. Intangible. It's not visible, but it is there in your mind. So that is mapping. If you say, Vimal, I'm very good in mapping. Yes, I'm a visionary. I foresee the next 5 years, 10 years, what's coming in the world. I can visualize everything. I'm a good planner. I'm a great planner. Whatever I do before starting the work, I will plan it completely, right? They say, no, whatever you do, just plan. Plan what you do and do what you plan. That's what they say about planning. So I am a planning person. If you say like that, tick mapping, right? Put your name, then mapping. Yes, I do mapping. You can do like that. Then let's go to the next slide. So mapping is nothing but work before the work. Before you start the work itself, you need to do some work. That is called work before the work, right? Next is making. Making is the one actually we do the work. Once we have, assume that I will quote a very simple example, right? You want to prepare biryani in your house, right? That is the work, that is the task, that is a project. What you will do? First, you will plan how many people are coming, what is the ingredients, what is the raw material, what is the quantity, what is the taste, everything, right? That's called mapping. And then making is actually you start working on that. You cut the vegetables, you put the ingredients together, you start mixing it, you boil it, you do everything, right? That is called making. It is actually physically working, actually doing the work is called making. Executing tasks, creating value. You can see the results tangible. When you start working on that, the results are seen, right? It is called tangible. You can see it physically. So this is called making, action, right? Basically action. First one is plan, intangible. This is action, very much tangible. So making. If you are good in making, you can say, Vimal, yes, I'm good in making. I'm good in action, right? Tick there. Right. Let's go to the third slide, which is meshing. Meshing is very, very important in today's world, friends. Most of the people in today's world, what we actually miss out is this particular topic, meshing. Meshing is nothing but upskilling, raising to the expectations of the demands from the world, right? You need to reskill yourself. You need to upskill yourself. You need to relearn. Sometimes we need to even go back and unlearn, like how we have some electronics instrument and what we do, uninstall something, right? Uninstall some unwanted apps and then install and reinstall. Similarly, we need to sometimes step back and unlearn few things just for our own benefit. So meshing is all about skilling, upskilling, reskilling. Most of the times when I go to a lot of corporate companies for training and colleges for training, people, once they've come out of college, they don't learn anything after that. Whatever they learn in college, that's all. With that skill, they are trying to cover up the entire life. That will not be enough, my dear friends. Every day has to be learning. At least you start thinking, what is the last time I learned something new? By paying, not company sending you, you pay from your pocket and learn some new skill. Which is that skill you learn last? You always ask yourself this. Okay, that is called meshing. Work between the work. You start preparing biryani. What happens? You feel like, I think I'm not good in preparing biryani. I need some skills, right? So you go to YouTube, you do something, you learn something, and then do the work. I'm not trying to give that as an example. It's just an analogy, right? Think like that. So you're doing a HR job, you're doing some other job, project management, whatever it is. You feel like your efficiency is not good. You're only 60-70% of efficient. What you need to do is you need to upskill yourself. You need to learn something new so that you become that 90-95-100% bracket. Okay, that is called work between your work, upskilling or reskilling. So this will make your work more effective. This meshing work will make your work more effective. No direct results is related. This is not directly proportional. Whatever you learn something, it is not like tomorrow you will start seeing results. It's a long-term action, my dear friends. Okay, you cannot see the results immediately in the month and a quarter and like that. It's going to be for long-term future. So it's for long-term success. So this is called meshing. So I want you all to tell me how many of you have these characters: meshing, mapping, and making. So if you could chat, I'll be very happy. Like you can say mapping, meshing, mapping, making, meshing, all the three. I'd love to hear some answers from you in the chat box. You can use your chat box and say, I have these two, I have this three, I have this one, I have zero, whatever it is. I'll be very happy to hear that. Yes, getting some good answers. Fantastic. That says three. Jyoti says making machine. Very good. Sundaram sir says mapping, making, meshing, everything. Okay. Nageshwaran, 3. I do not know whether it's just 3 or all the 3. Okay. Good. Thank you so much for the answers. Right. Now let's go to the next part. Based on these 3 characters that you have said, I'm going to tell what are the skills you have, what is the person you are, what is your personality, what is your character. We are going to see through 4 different names, 4 Ds. Okay, this is 3M. The next topic will be 4 M's. We will see that quickly. All 3 are necessary for a human to perform job effectively. Excellent point, Gayatri. Yes, you're right. Spot on. Right. Let's go next. So the first character is called driver. Okay, the first character is called driver. If you have making and mapping, you have making character, that is your good in action, you are good in mapping. Mapping means vision, right? I'm good in planning, I'm good in action, but Vimal, I'm sorry, I'm not good in upskilling myself. This meshing part is missing. Meshing is missing in my life. If you are like that, then you are a proper driver. You are a driver character. Okay, so in this, pluses are positives, or you're a result oriented person. You are always planning and checking the results frequently. You are doing all this, PDC analysis and all. But actually, what happens is your sheer willpower and determination only can give you the success, right? And what are the cons? You can't spot on any opportunities nearby because you're not upskilling yourselves. You will think, no, I think it is not my cup of tea because I don't know this new skill, right? And when in performance over long run, your performance actually what happens is it starts coming down over a long run because with the existing skill, we cannot manage the entire marathon race, right? What brought you here will not take you there. It's another beautiful quote or a book in the corporate world. What brought you here will not take you there. Whatever has taken you to this particular point in life, that skill is not enough, my dear friends, for you to go to the next level. You need to learn something new. Fail to unleash your full potential. These drivers, what they will do is they cannot unleash their full potential. They always think, yes, I'm good, I'm really very nice, everything is there, 70-80% in life, but still my full potential is not there. Something seems to be missing. That kind of feeling they'll have. This is driver, right? Let's go to the next D. And friends, if you are in this zone, mark driver as your character and also let me know once I complete all the 4, right? Yes. Second character is drifter. Drifter is this, they have making and meshing, but they don't have mapping. It's just that they have action, they learn so many. I've seen so many people in the corporate world also. Every month or every quarter, they learn something new. But the biggest problem is they're not visionaries. They don't have long-term goals on objectives. They don't have direction. They learn so many things. Why are you learning? I don't know. Right? They simply keep on doing some actions. They are action-oriented people. They do a lot of upskills. They go here and there. They're what to say? They cannot remain quiet in a single place. Right? What happens is they lack the direction. They lack the vision. So enjoys action, loves to develop skills, short-term success. They see plenty of short-term success. These are the pros. The cons, they're poor planners. Yes, they don't have big vision. Frequent bounces from work to work. They'll change works frequently. Job hoppers. They lack conviction of a long-term planning. These are called drifters. Okay, so they have making meshing, no mapping. Right. Third character is dreamer. They're dreamer, right? Visionaries. The dream out of nothing. Mapping, meshing is there, but making is not there. They are visionaries. They're absolutely visionaries, great visionaries. They go for frequent learning every quarter, every half in a year, whatever it is. They do a lot of upskilling, but absolutely no action at all. They know everything, right? They know everything, what to do, how to do, where to do, with what are the resources we need to do, everything they know, but they will not take any action. This is called dreamer's character. And I see quite a lot of talented people are not successful in life only because of this character. Action is very, very important. That is unfortunately missing in the dreamers category. They're obsessed with ideas. Every day they produce some great ideas, right? They're good in strategic planning. They do all the fantastic planning works, tries to learn and explore new things. They go here and there, learn so many things, but unfortunately, action is not there because they do not have the courage or action-oriented ethics to put their plan into action. They cannot do any actions. Effective when they want, they quickly lose interest. If they want to do something, definitely they can do. They have that potential. If they want, they will do it. But most of the times they lack they lose their interest slowly and keeps moving to the next thing. Okay, if it is not there, no problem. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. They jump, right? So this is called dreamer. The last one is developer, which is the ultimate. Okay, they have all the three characters: mapping, making, meshing. Right? See the other is scribbling. I think you need to disable someone to scribble in the screen. Yeah. So developers, what they do is they do all the three. They are visionaries, they are action-oriented people, they do the upskillings frequently whenever there is a requirement, they plan their work and they work their plan. They take advantages of opportunities. They keep on doing something, and if they find a parallel opportunity, they try to take that also. And for that, they need to develop any skills, they will do it. Constantly developing skills to move to the next level. This is developer. Yes. So these are the 4 characters, 4 Ds. So I want, as usual, you all to chat. I want to know which character you are, basically. That will also help you to know what skill is required for your life. I'll be very happy to know your answers. Please use your chat box. Send your messages. So if you want, I'll have a quick recap of this, just for you to understand. You can see this in between. Developer, they make, I think, yeah, start here. Driver, mapping, making is there. That is visionaries. Action will be there. No upskilling. That is driver. Drifter, action will be there. Upskilling will be there. But long-time visionary is not there. Okay. And dreamer, vision is there. Upskilling is also there. But action is not there. And last one, developer, you have all the 3. You are a visionary, you are an action-oriented person, and you also do upskilling. So yes, please let me know what are your characters. Sundaram sir, developer, okay. Jyoti, drifter, yes, very good. What about others? Right. One. What another answer? See, everyone will be a dreamer and someone will be a bit down and drifting in action. Once drive into action with developing the skill, they'll be successful. Fantastic. Again, another nice point. Yes. So, right, let's move on. So, quick summary of part 1. Whoever it is, you may not share here, as you may not be comfortable to know what about your character. But the thing is this: you can be a developer, you can be a dreamer, a drifter, or a driver. But the thing is this: if you are a driver, go for upskilling. Your skills in the life as of now is not enough, my dear friends. You need to upskill. You need to learn something new. You yourself know that. I need not tell what are the skills to be groomed now. At this age, for your maturity, definitely you know. Yes, I think communication I'm lagging. Maybe some other new languages I should know for meeting my new clients, for new HR people, whatever it is. I need to have some leadership qualities. I need to read books. I need to improve my health. You know everything. What are the things you want? Everyone in the world know. Just that we don't take action. We all know everything. We don't take action, right? So if you are a driver, go for upskilling. If you are a drifter, sit with visionaries. Okay, you don't have vision. You don't have long-time vision. You don't have direction. You don't have a big goal in life, no purpose. I don't know why. I have plenty of talents, but I don't know what to do in life. If you are directionless, sit with visionaries, start behaving, start moving with visionaries, and they will give you a lot of inputs. By seeing them, you get a lot of inspiration, right? You know, I think you can do like this also, is it, in life? Okay, let me also try something. You do all this, right? And then dreamer, start action. If you are a dreamer, dream alone cannot give you the success. You need to take action on your dream. Right? And then developer, just make it. If you're a developer, don't miss out anything. Just you are doing good, maintain that character in your life. Okay. So Walt Disney's quote I want to give here: the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Right. So you need not be a just dreamer, start taking action. Right. Quit talking and start action. Right. Let's go to the next point. Topic number 2. Gen Z. Let's know something about them. Before that, parallelly, can someone remove those scribbling? It will be good. Yes. Right. Let's go to the next. most of you know what is generations and its classification, but still for someone who don't know, I want to give this definition. It's basically 10 or 15 years, one generation gets over. So basically it starts from 1946 to 64. If someone is born in this period, this years, they are called boomers or baby boomers, okay? And someone is from 1965 to 80, someone gets birth in 65 to 1980, they are called generation X. And 1981 to 1996, if someone is born in this period, they are called generation Y. And 1997 to 2012, someone is in this generation, they are called generation Z. And precisely we are going to talk about them because now they are available in the market for HR people to deal with. All the HR people are today dealing with this generation Z people only. So it is our responsibility to know a lot about them, their characters, their traits, their attributes, what are the likes, what are the dislikes, how they react, what is their psychology, what is their behavior. We need to know deep about them. And then the next generation that's going to come to the market very soon is called Alpha generation, who were born from 2013 to 2025. So that's a brief introduction. Yes. Right. These are the general shopping habits, online habits. We'll also know habits of Generation Z. They spend 65% on clothes and shoes. It's not like the previous generation, right? These generation kids, they spend a lot on clothing and shoes. It's what online statistics shows. Entertainment, they're very, very curious about, they're very interested in entertainment. Electronics, absolutely we know that. Leisure, sport and hobby activities, beauty, jewelry and accessories, which used to be the previous generations, called now in the sixth part, okay, groceries, automobile parts, and others are following. Basically, it's clothes and shoes, and then entertainment. If you look at those first 2-3 categories, they are there actually, right? Okay, job factors ranks as extremely important. HR person, we need to know this generation Z. If you are choosing, if you are having a candidate for a job, and if he or she is in that generation Z, what is that he or she is looking for? We as HR person should know this. These are the top attributing factors for them, right? Pay or compensation, ability to advance the career, employee benefits, having fun at the job, commitment to DEIB, we'll see what is that in detail, and then commitment to sustainability. All these things are very, very important for them. Right, let's go to the first one. Compensation that affords work-life balance. Generation Z, they're not workaholics, right? They want work and life to be in proper balance. Even if one is suffering, the other will definitely suffer for them. They cannot manage, right? So 70% of Generation Z says pay and compensation are the most important factor. It is very, very important factor. And at the same time, they also have some other priorities. We'll see one by one what is that. Cost of living, remote working opportunities are also decision influencers. Post-COVID, it has become work from home, work from office, hybrid, all these things, right? They want remote work opportunities, and they're also looking at the cost of living in the cities they're posted in. Generation Z is not just optimizing for the best job, but for also work-life benefits, affordable living. They're looking at everything. They're not just saying best job is enough for me, I will sacrifice everything and do. No, that is previous generation. If in the previous generation someone gets a good job, good company, he or she will say, done. My life is done. I will work and I will retire in this company. Generation Z is no more in that category. They don't see just the good job. They see everything around them, right? So number one parameter is compensation or pay. Number two, clarity into career paths and internal opportunities. Right? Career paths, where am I heading to? In 6 months to 1 year or 2 years, where am I going? What will be my role? They start planning, they start thinking everything now itself. 71%, very interesting funding statistics. 71% expect to be promoted in a span of 6 to 18 months, my dear friends. Okay, in 1.5 year maximum, they expect a promotion. This is what their character is all about. The previous generation, 5 years, 10 years, no promotion, no problem. But here, the case is totally different. 64% of people attend career events just to know the growth and development opportunities. They may be in a very, very good job, but still they go and attend career events, job fairs, exhibitions, everything, just to know what are the growth and development opportunities are available in the market, right? And very interesting is they're all entrepreneurial and sense of ownership people. They always have a close eye on what is happening around. Can I be an entrepreneur sometime? They also have this aspiration. Sorry. Want exclusive projects that develop their skills. They just want job. They want some projects through which their skills can be developed. 20% of Generation Z would stay an employer who gives offers or options for upskilling and reskilling. If you are a company HR person, if you are giving an opportunity for your employee to upskill and reskill, then he or she will stay. Otherwise, no. Okay, 20% of them are like this. Sorry. Thank you so much. Yes, I think I can manage. A modernized approach to benefits, emphasis on flexibility and mental health. 73% they say benefits. What are the benefits as a company, as a HR person you are giving me? They're asking all these things because they have 4 or 5 offers on hand, my dear friends. It's not like the previous generation. You're looking for one offer. They have 4 or 5 offers, and they say, what is the benefit you're giving me? That is my number 1 reason for me to select whether to come to your company or not. And then 76% of them feel healthcare as number 1 benefit. They see 73% what are the benefits you're giving, and in this benefit, healthcare plays the topmost role. 76% say healthcare is the number 1 benefit, and 73% they like having a flexible schedule. What is that? Create my own schedules to just balance my work and life. I can come to office at 10 o'clock. I can come to office at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and leave after 8 hours. Right? It's a flexible schedule. I do not come like 9 to 5 fixed time job. It's a flexible schedule and can be online, can be offline, work from home, work from office, hybrid, anything, right? According to my priorities. Why? Just to balance work life. This is what they are saying. 73% are saying like this. Then community, culture, collaboration, even in remote settings. Even if you put them in remote, they are expecting you to give them the networking, the collaboration, the peers working together. They want some model to be like that. They want some innovation. If you are able to create that, they stay, otherwise they go, right? Key reasons to stay with an employer is strong peer relations. If your peer group is really good and if you're able to create a good peer culture, they stay, otherwise they go, right? And they also should feel like I'm part of this organization. I'm giving some value to this organization, then they stay. If you're not creating any value for them as a HR person, they will leave. Hungry for collaboration, networking, and so big social animals, right? They want definitely collaboration, networking. They cannot isolate themselves. They cannot be independent. I'm telling most of them, it's not all of them, most of them. They want a good collaboration and networking, socializing. That's why you see LinkedIn, so many growth, and you have so many social media platforms coming in daily almost. They want to know that managers make it a priority. They want to know whether manager is creating an opportunity for their peers to collaborate themselves, network themselves. They are sent out frequently as a team, go out, right? Manager encourages it or not. Based on that also they decide. These are their expectations. First one is committing publicly diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. This is called DEIB, diversity. How fairly I'm treated, how much justice I have compared with my peers. Someone is treated with some partiality, then I will leave. They don't want any partiality. They want everyone to be treated fairly with equal justice, right? In previous generation, it was not there. And today, they're all looking for that equality. No gender disparity. There is no great this gender. There is no great that gender. All are equal. They are thinking in that terms. And commitment to DAB is extremely important. When you're evaluating an employer, look at this, very, very funny point. They are evaluating employer. It's not employer is employing. Is evaluating the employee. HR is not evaluating employee. This employees, this generation Z employees, they are evaluating a company whether to come and join or not. We have seen many advertisements and all. It's all happening. It's true, basically. Especially if someone is very highly skillful, he is in top demand, right? Committed to social justice, and they expect consumer brands also to be in that category. They want consumer brands and employers and organizations to have this justice and fairness maintained, right? So they're looking for this also as an expectation. Last one is accountability on the environment, sustainability, and social responsibility. 70% attend career events to ensure the role aligns. My role and my responsibility, aligned by the company? Is it in line with my goals, my interests, my values? If it's not there, it's totally contradicting. No, I'm going. That's a period. And then passionate to make a difference. I want to make a difference. Money alone is not a criteria for me. I need to make an impact, right? My purpose should get aligned with the company's purpose. Are these two matching? Same to that level, right? They want to make an impact. If the job doesn't satisfy them, simply they will leave first, right? They will not stay, they will leave. So these 6 are the top expectations, and it was done by a survey recently. And in general, if you take, these are the expectations put together. Jobs should be motivating, highly rewarding, satisfying. Number 1, safe, conducive working environment. The working environment should be really safe and fair rewards. Treat all the people equal. No partiality to one person. They don't entertain that. Involvement in work-related decision making. They don't want any authoritative boss to take a decision unilaterally and ask their colleagues to do. No, they want to be part of the decision making. Opportunities for a career personal development. I get enough salary. Is it enough? No. They also want to see whether my career is growing. Personal development space is there. They are checking all these things. Then equal opportunity for all the employees. So these are the expectations of Generation Z. Quick summary. And there are pros and cons. This is again most of them, right? Not all of them, most of them. Pros, they're aspirational, they're techies, they're multitaskers, they do multitasking activities, they're entrepreneurial oriented personalities, right? They have that entrepreneurial mindset. Cons, they procrastinate, they get distracted very quickly, they live in comfort shell. Some of them are not able to come out of the comfort shell. Most of them are, many of them are foodie, are variety of food lovers, right? And more than motivation, earlier generation, if someone motivates them, they work. For this generation, they don't want motivation. They don't want to be motivated. They want to be entertained. And uniqueness is the only influence for them. Everyone is looking for an uniqueness. How I can be unique in this world? That's what people are saying today. You can see many YouTubers today grooming in, and most of them are successful because they are unique. So sometimes we think Generation Z, they are simply sitting or simply sleeping in the room with the air conditions on. They're always on the television. Most of the time they're thinking how I can be unique, because they feel very well that if I'm unique, if I'm different, I can win in the world one day. That's what they're thinking, right? Their thinking is totally different than the previous generations. Yeah, let's go to the topic quickly. How to be a super HR. You know very well about this, right? Most of you from HR background, you know absolutely what are the things to be done, but still I'll quickly give you inputs on this as well. Top 8 qualities that can make you a super HR, right? Top 8 qualities. These are the qualities. If you are having this, you will become ordinary HR to an extraordinary HR. Adhere to the job description. If you ask some candidate to join, and if you give roles and responsibilities, please stick on to that, right? No deviations, no assumptions, no surprise factors elements. Okay, just the key roles and responsibilities given in the paper, and stick on to it. Treat them respectfully. This generation, they want respect, and then have fair policies, no unethical, no hanky-panky business. Train, develop them. Keep on training and developing them. Always have that attitude. Provide effective supervision. Till it is required, we need to supervise them, care about them. Most important factor of a HR is have that empathy towards your employees, right? Care about them. If you really care about them, they'll care for you. They'll not leave you, right? Do what it says. Whatever you commit, just do it. And then provide opportunities for them to grow personally, professionally. That's it. These 8 are the top qualities you should have. Once you have this, definitely your growth is unlimited, right? So let's come to the final few portion of this presentation. Richard Branson. I want to end this presentation with a beautiful quote of Richard Branson that says, train people well enough so they can leave, but treat them well enough so that they don't want to leave, right? If you train well, probably they may leave, but if you treat them with so much of love and affection and care, if you show them a lot of empathy, they will not leave you, right? They will stick on to you. That's what Richard Branson says. So the clue to be a super HR is this: caring, leading, understanding, and embracing. Embracing is nothing but so much of changes and disruptions are happening around. We need to embrace, we need to adapt to that change. So change is unavoidable, change is inevitable in today's world. So we need to embrace the change if you want to be a super duper HR, because generation alpha is getting ready, right? So they are coming in, they're born from 2010 onwards, exact same year iPod was also born, right? So they are also getting ready. So we need to be ready for the next generation change as well. Right. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity once again, ladies and gentlemen, Thas sir and Sundaram sir. So I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Vimal. Next, we will have some questions. Already have some question while the candidates registered. One of the question is, how do we monitor performance of remote employees effectively in a home healthcare setup? How do we keep them motivated?
Actually, can someone send that question in chat box? I'm not able to hear your voice clearly, sir.
Okay, fine. I will put it in the chat box.
Yeah. If someone can put it in chat box, it would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. How do we monitor performance of remote employees effectively in a home healthcare setup? How do we keep them motivated? Home healthcare setup, right? As we are in one of the top 8 objectives, what we need to do as a smart HR is this, my dear friends. Whoever joins in your company, be it a junior level employee or a top level employee, you need to have your roles and responsibilities clearly mentioned in a piece of paper or two, right? And what is the performance key objectives or performance metrics expected from them? Clearly mentioned there. What happens is this is assumption. I assume that you will take care of this also. If you assume like that, the person who's employed there, he will also assume that it's not my cup of tea. Everything as a smart HR, you need to put it in black and white in a transparent sheet of paper and then give it to them, hand over to them. This is what I expect. This is what you are expected to do. And if you are not satisfied, if you're not giving enough result, there will be a question. So if you are able to give that sort of clarity and with proper support system for him to do this job, definitely you need not even monitor, it will be done. Because I tell this in many training, my dear friends. If you motivate a guy or a girl, he or she will do a job only for a few days. If you give them the clarity, the job is automatically done. Most of the times, human brain doesn't do works not because of motivation factor. It's just because of the clarity factor. What am I going to do? If I do this job, what I will get? If I run in this, if I wake up early in the morning, what will happen? Instead of that, if you motivate someone, he cannot wake up for continuously. If you give them the clarity, if you do this, you get this. That is called clarity. You need not motivate someone. Motivation is temporary, but clarity is permanent. So what I will suggest you is give them clarity. If you do this, you get this. Then you see the results automatically happening.
Yeah, thanks for the answer. Any questions? Please unmute yourself and ask. No questions? If no questions, there are two things. One, everything understood. Another one is nothing understood. Okay, fine. Let us conclude. Thanks, Vimal. Thanks for the wonderful session. So it has been mind-blowing. You have segmented into three and you explained everything. Now, 3M, 4D, those are excellent. Actually, you have taken a psychology class. So you have taken the psychology class, why I'm saying
Thank
this,
you. Thank you.
why I'm saying this, from this session, we can clearly understand overall Gen is it, right? So for them, as you said, meshing, right? So meshing is a process where you have to do upskilling, right? So when you handle a Gen Z, if you don't upskill yourself, you can't be able to handle them, right? So even a small app, whatever it may be, right? So they are much faster than us. My daughter is a Gen Z, so she's much faster. Elder daughter is 2010, elder daughter is 2004, younger is 2010. So even 2004 and 2010, there is a lot of gap. 2010, when she born, she had an iPad, right? So she knows everything than 2004. So like this, um, so even that 6 years, 7 years gap. So, but if you are in a millennium or you are a boomer or 1970s, 80s, so you have to learn a lot of things to understand them, right? So right now since I'm into construction industry, so right now the Gen is they are not buying the home. Why means they don't want to sit in the same room for several decades. They want to keep on changing their home, maybe. Even my daughter is asking every 2 to 3 years to change their home. Even they are changing the desk, the bed, everything in a different places. So something they want to be more, you know, um, different. Want to see things different, and they want to get, as you said, motivation. It's stay for some time, right? So they expect the entertainment, right? So if they want, if they come and work in a place, they want to get entertained, so that they will be work more. So it's a mind-blowing session. Since I have got a lot of information from this, since I'm from 1970s. So I'm learning from my daughters. So these will help me. Surely will help me to handle my daughters. You know that. So a lot of information you have shared. Thank you very much. Thanks. Sundar, you have any words?
Thank you, Mel. It was wonderful presentation. You have given a very good examples and all easy to understand. Very useful for the participants who are in HR role. They can able to perform in a better way in current role. Thank you so much, Vimal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sundaram sir and Das sir again, and all the participants who have taken all the difficulties to come and join today, despite this being working day. Thank you so much, friends.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's wonderful, informative session, sir. Thank you so much for your sharing knowledge and experience. Thank you very much, participants. Very good involvement. Please send your feedback about us and the speaker, which will help us to improve. And let's meet on another section soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
May I leave, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. Please. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir, is there a possibility to get the recording?
Yes, once the session completed, it will be downloaded. You will get by this evening.
Can we get it via email or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
If you're registered, you will get by email.
Yes, sir. Yes, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.